That shit is worse than murder. I need a chick, need a bird. She be wait like a mermaid. She be scared when the rain.
Yo, hey, where we at, Purple Rain? Where we at, Purple Rain? Chicken nigga do the pain. Pull up on you in a lane. Hey, shout out my nigga Lanes.
Shout out my nigga Lanes. Shout out my nigga Leo. Yo, find me the seat to Lino. Got the lean impacts. Yo, nigga got the racks. Yo, look at my pants, they sag. Yo, fat pants like a bitch.
Yes, you got that right. That is Blxckie. Who would have thought Blxckie could rise to stardom in such a short period of time? This is a typical up-and-coming rapper's freestyle video, but it managed to stick through Twitter all this time. Why? Because of Blxckie's lines that still resonate on the TL till this day. From the video you can see he's the one with the most talent. He keeps his verse short and sweet. We at Purple Rain, where we at Purple Rain, chicken licking through the pain. That's my favorite part.
I've been looking for you.
Today we dive into the rise to fame of Blxckie Somnyama and how he managed to enter the hip-hop game and make it his very own Lego set.
Shawty and nigga got shots, that's why you be love me, that's why you be love me. Run up a check on my dog, they tryna creep, but I know what's coming. I'm tryna make my money talk. Bro, how you did it? I thought extended, money extended, opposite skinny. Shout out to Sinner, taught me religion, taught me to get it, cut with no stick.
The yeah hitmaker Blxckie, formerly known as Sihle Sithole, aka Somnyama Yena Yedwa, is an artist who blew up during the peak of the pandemic and since has continued gripping the game on its neck. The Durban-born rapper, raised in Sydenham Heights, I'm not really sure if that's the pronunciation, but I'm free for correction. Raised in Sydenham Heights, where he admits he started rapping at the tender age of 6.
Listen, dog, so my son is 4 years old, right? So when someone says I started rapping at 6, I'm like, how the fuck does that even happen, bro?
Yeah, so like with me, like when I went to primary school, like it's Blxckie. I didn't know it like for a while.
Yeah.
Until I only got to like like maybe a little bit after grade R, like maybe grade 1-ish.
Yeah.
And then that's when I was like turning like, you know, those ages, like 5, 6, you know what I mean? So that's when I was learning like Blxckie. So I used to read like a lot.
Okay.
Like I used to read a lot. So then like the thing I used to do was go home and then like my neighbor had like the Fruity Loops thing. So I used to go there and then like chill with them, and I used to see that they were trying to make music and whatever. So then like I just used to, you know, try and see what I can do with like what I learned in English, because we used to do like poetry and like, you know, those children books with the rhyming schemes or whatever. So I used to try to transfer that into the thing, and then that's how the whole thing started.
Oh, so you started with poetry first, ne? Shit, bro.
Blxckie eventually started taking rap more seriously in 2017. His ambition for success was fueled by being tired of Durban and wanting to go to Joburg.
I need more, and what they say about me, I'm the good. Niggas they had on me, I'm like Lord. Kateli Tego Magic Psycho. She call me that.
The former social sciences student Somnyama was in his 3rd year of psychology in the University of KwaZulu-Natal when he decided to visit Johannesburg, unbeknownst to him that a 21-day lockdown, which stretched to a year, would happen. The melodic trapper / rapper / producer was stuck in Jozi, which is a gold mine for up-and-coming artists. He made sure the time he spent in the city of gold will ultimately pay dividends and blow him up to stardom, and a star he became. Blxckie shared that he had to move into a friend's house, and I have established through intensive research that this friend was actually his manager Nandi, who's a part of M4 Entertainment. M4 Entertainment have produced most of his videos since his come up, with Ntando Butu being in charge of most of the directing. The logo can be seen in the beginning of every music video, and the M4 Entertainment boasts the likes of Dan Dumini and Dr. Pepper, with many more. Blxckie himself shares when he arrived in Midrand with his friend Leo, that only one of them had to stay, him, because he was closer to the dream. Unfortunately, Leo left, and that sparked a whole new fire in Blxckie's intentions. This was when Blxckie began to release music daily on the popular music streaming app SoundCloud. Blxckie, Lucas Raps, Shoot Be Wang, 808 Sally, and Young Sereno all put their minds together and consistently dropped music daily on SoundCloud until the recognition grew. Blxckie finally struck gold with fellow rapper Lucas Raps when the pair dropped now iconic track Big Time Slapper on the 23rd of October 2020.
Like I got 2 wheels on me, go ride me like bike. Damn, that's how she sound when I pipe. She said her man nigga don't do it right. Baby girl, can I get
This track made headlines everywhere and would play on all music TV channels and on every radio station you know. Further, this hit pushed Blxckie to start releasing music on all streaming platforms. This grew his value and stature in the rap game.
I put my soul over there, no cap, no kissing. Baby girl, I just pull up for this smash, she smash, no kissing. I got that cash on me, I need more. And what they say about me, I'm the good. Niggas they had on me, I'm like Lord. Kateli Tego, my say good. She call me that.
Followed after was an amazing year for Blxckie, as lockdown restrictions were slowly eased. Simultaneously, he grew in popularity. This brought the perfect moment for him to drop his hugely anticipated debut album, Before Now, which featured the likes of Flame, Lucas Raps, and internationally renowned Nasty C. Nasty C paired up with fellow Zulu Durban-born Somnyama, and Blxckie managed another hit, arguably bigger than his last, with the coolest kid in Africa. Social media went into a frenzy, as everyone on TikTok was doing the Shrombington. Now Sihle Sithole was well and truly established in the music industry. Bear in mind I said music industry, because just calling him a rapper at this point was limiting. Blxckie experimented with Amapiano just little over a year since his big break. He then dropped Kwenzekile featuring Madumane and Chang Selo. The song quickly became a club banger. He now had the game in the palm of his hand. Sponsors started flying towards him, with his biggest being Red Badge, which I am ironically wearing as well. So shout out to us, Blxckie.
Shout out my nigga Lanes. Shout out my nigga Lanes.
At this point, Blxckie was touring South Africa and the rest of Africa in his Before Now tour, dropping merch, having hit features with anyone you can think of, and still had a surprise drop for his beloved fans when he quietly dropped his For Love EP on the 18th of February in 2022. He recently released a hit single, Kupuka, which as you can guess topped the charts, bringing a new dance move trend that involves coolly nodding your head in Kupuka fashion. I'm afraid guys, that's unfortunately it for me. I hope everyone enjoyed the Blxckie rise to fame. Could you guys do me the last favor and please comment, like, and subscribe? And also tell me which other artist would you like a rise to fame for. I especially love it when you guys like the video and engage. It gives me, what do you call it, endorphins. So please continue watching and I'll see you a bit